Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the planet Venus. On the 30th of October 2021, the planet Venus will be moving into the Sagittarius sign. And it is gonna stay there until 8th December 2021. So during this time, the planet Venus will be in the Sagittarius sign. First let us understand what is the difference between the planet Venus and the planet Jupiter. The planet Venus is the guru of the demons and the planet Jupiter is the guru of the angels. While Jupiter is inclined towards spirituality and religion, Venus, on the other hand, is fond of material things, worldly desires. So this is the basic difference between Venus and Jupiter. Venus will always support the demons and Jupiter will always be favoring the angels. So at this point in time, the planet Venus will be in the house of Sagittarius, which belongs to the planet Jupiter. Jupiter considers Venus to be an enemy, but the planet Venus considers Jupiter to be a neutral. It considers Jupiter to be neither good nor bad, neither a friend nor an enemy. So at this point in time, when Venus moves into the Sagittarius sign, the planet Jupiter will not be liking it, because the enemy planet Venus will be moving into the house of Sagittarius, which is owned by the planet Jupiter. The planet Venus represents a lot of things. It represents luxury. It represents women. It represents vices. It represents the luxuries of the world. It represents everything beautiful. It represents instant money. It represents cash money. On the other hand, the planet Jupiter represents wealth, children, astrologers, guru, teachers, righteousness, moral values, somewhat hard work. It will teach a person to move on the path of righteousness and to avoid anything illegal in obtaining money, in obtaining women, in obtaining things which are necessary for that person. Venus has this tendency to make a person buy what they want and beg for what a person needs. This planet Venus, which will be moving into the Sagittarius sign, will be somewhat uncomfortable at this point in time, but it will derive something from the Sagittarius sign. Sagittarius is a very positive sign, so it is gonna take some positivity from the Sagittarius sign, even though the planet Venus will be somewhat uncomfortable here. In a way, it would be struggling in the house of Sagittarius. In life, if everything is a cakewalk for you, if everything comes to you easily, then there is no fun in living this life. There have to be struggles in your life if you want to reach somewhere. If you want to reach some greatness in your life, if you want to reach dizzy heights in your life, then there would be a struggle. So at this point in time, this particular Venus will make you struggle, and it will ensure that you start building a foundation for yourself. It always takes time to build a foundation. It is always difficult to build a foundation. It takes time to build a foundation because the strength of the building will depend on that foundation. So at this point in time, you will have to work. And you will have to start from scratch at this particular moment. You will have to build a foundation for yourself, so that in the future, when you start erecting that building will never fall down, because your foundation will be very strong. So at this point in time, you will strive to build a solid foundation for yourself. For example, if you are a business person, then at this point in time, you will start investing your money slowly and steadily. You will start building an infrastructure for yourself. You will start recruiting people for your organization. You will start to arrange for loans at this point in time. You would be keen on getting that loan at a very attractive interest rate. So this is the kind of foundation a business person would be laying for themselves. You know, as I told you, if you want to make a strong building, then the foundation has to be good and you have to struggle to build that foundation. You need to be very meticulous in building that foundation. You need to consult a lot of people while building that foundation. So at this point in time, you will have to consult people. You will have to consult your elders. You will have to consult your near or dear ones, your well-wishers at this point in time. If you want a solid foundation for yourself in your career, in your job, in your business, your health, your relationships, your love relationships, etc., etc., etc. And the most important thing at this point in time, that you shouldn't avoid the struggles. You shouldn't ignore the struggles at this point in time, because this struggle which you do during this time is gonna make you powerful in the future. It is gonna give you strength in the future. You know, a caterpillar can't fly without going into a cocoon. That caterpillar has to go into a cocoon and work hard, struggle there before it becomes a butterfly and starts flying. So if you want to fly in life, don't avoid the struggle. Don't ignore the struggle at this point in time. You know, you can't learn good horsemanship by riding a tamed horse. An airplane can't fly without the resistance of air. You can't fix a lemonade with sugar alone. You need to add some sour lemons to it. And the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. Even when a person makes jewelry, the gold has to pass through severe heat before it becomes a jewelry. So you will have to go through something at this point in time to achieve something in your life, to accomplish something in your life. As I told you all, that this time would be a time to lay a foundation for yourself. So if you get an opportunity at this point in time, start working on it. Whatever opportunity you get at this point in time, you must grab that opportunity and start working on it. However difficult things may seem at this moment, you need to take that initiative. You need to show some courage. You need to show some bravery at this point in time if you want to achieve and accomplish things in the future. You know, this foundation which you lay during this time will become a stepping stone for something big for you in the future. You know, at this point in time, you will have to shun some choices, some habits, some behaviors in your life. You know, if you have made some bad choices in the past, then you need to rectify that mistake at this particular moment. If you have bad behavior or a bad habit which is stopping you from moving forward in your life, then you need to shun those habits and behaviors at this point in time. And as the planet Venus represents relationships, you should also give up some relationships in your life. I'm talking about those relationships which are debilitating you, which are stopping you from achieving your greatness in your life. If these relationships are toxic, if these relationships are negative for you, then you should give up these relationships at this point in time. You know, life is like an elevator. The higher you want to go, you need to stop on certain floors and let off some people from your life. So at this point in time, I'd suggest you all to leave certain people in your life, certain friends in your life, certain near or dear ones in your life, if they are stopping you from achieving your greatness, if they are trying to drag you down in your life, if they are trying to pull you down in your life. You know, if you think you are wasting your time behind such relationships, then it is better to shun those relationships at this point in time. You know, the time which is lost forever. So even if you are wasting 1 second of your life behind those toxic relationships, then the loss is yours, not theirs. Basically this time is gonna be a time to focus on yourself. You need to focus on your work at this point in time. You need to start building on that greatness which you were born for at this point in time. However difficult it may be for you, you need to start doing that greater work which you were born for. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about the planet Venus in the Sagittarius sign. Well, if you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves, because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to improve your luck in your life, then I have several remedies for you. Because I believe in giving a solution to a problem. I don't like to go on talking about problems like a broken record. I'd like to give a solution to that problem. Well, these remedies which I'm talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, VASTU remedies, religious remedies which can be utilized by any person of any religion. If you want a VASTU visit of your flat, office, factory, residence, etc., 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 or if you want me to pray for you, if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, property, money, relationships, love relationships, then you can contact me directly. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great time ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di, Jai Ma Kali.